We worked on the poor and children's work in the 19th century in Oliver Twist. Olivier will present the poor and children's living conditions.
Mamadou will talk about the poor and children's working conditions.
Romain will present the workhouses.
The children work hard in the factories. On the street, they clean people's shoes and chimneys. The conditions of life for the poor are very hard. The young boys who didn't work in factories sold flowers and newspapers. They are so poor that they steal to eat. They are dirty because they can't wash them. They often live in workhouse. The poor become thieves. The children and poor often die in the street because they don't have enough money. There are a lot of orphans given over to themselves.
The children work in difficult conditions. They work up and more than 8 hours a day. One or several children work in a high temperature. Most work in factory. Children who don't work in factory sold flowers or newspapers. In the street of they wash the shoes and or people, streets and chimneys. Their salary are too low, they are not enough paid. The risk of accident is high, children can cut their fingers.
The workhouse is a house for the children poor and the children who work in factory. The first workhouse is created by the Dr. Thomas Barnado in London in 1870 century. The poor are obliged to go in the workhouse, but the workhouse has a terrible condition. For that, the poor demanded not to go to the workhouse. The workhouse is divided in 7 groups. There is the men infirm through age or illness, the men over 50 years, the boy between 7 and 50 years, and the children under the age of 7. It's the same thing for the girls. The risk for children is in 5 em reading bell, in 6 em under 7 em prayer and breakfast, under 7 em and 12 em it's work, under 12 em and 1 p.m. dinner, in 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. is work, 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. it's prayer, in 7 p.m. and 8 p.m. is super and in 18 p.m. in bed.
In Oliver Twist, the poor often live in the streets. They become thieves or they die. They don't have enough to eat, their clothes are torn and dirty. Children live in workhouses or in the streets. They must work all day in awful conditions for a ridiculous salary. They steal money, wallets and food, like the Dodger, Fagin and his children. They don't have any morality. Workhouses are really miserable places to live. Children only have a small bowl of porridge 3 times a day, an onion twice a week, and a small piece of bread on Sundays. When Oliver asked for more porridge, he was beaten many times and put in a cold, dark room alone for 1 whole week. He and his chums are always cold, hungry, and unhappy. They don't have a family and nobody loves them. They are really alone in the world. In conclusion, we can say we are really happy to live in the 21st century.